So Aggro deck is a deck that most people at this point probably know about, right? It is probably the most effective cheap deck in the game, and although it does have some counterplay with good weapon removal, good board removal, or a ton of armor like Warrior tends to get, this deck is a very dominant, strong deck that can beat most other classes, especially if you have a really good opening hand. Essentially, the game plan with this deck is to open up with some good stealth minions: Spy Mistress, Worgen Infiltrator, Sneaky Delinquent, and Greyheart Sage. You want to keep these 4 cards every single time because it gives you some card draw. Other viable cards to keep, by the way, just jumping to the mulligans, is Swindle and Self-Sharpening Sword, and that is basically it. You can also keep Prep if you already have Swindle in your hand. Other than that, get rid of basically everything. Then, after that point, or you draw cards off of Greyheart Sage, or play Self-Sharpening Sword turn 3, then you start trying to snowball your sword with Deadly Poison and Nitroboost Poison for turns like 4 and 5. And then around turns 6 and 7, you should be trying to burst them down with spells, with the Penflinger comboed with like Sinister Strike and Eviscerate and Secret Passage. Secret Passage should be used when you have very few resources left. And one quick tip, basically you want to play Penflinger first, then Secret Passage, Penflinger bounces back to your hand, and then you have a ton of spells from the Secret Passage that you can play with that Penflinger that you just had bounce back to your hand. So overall, this deck is very powerful. I'm currently, I think, 7-4 with it this expansion, and last expansion it was even better. It was literally, I'm 15-6 with this deck right now, actually, and before it was even better. It was literally like a 75% win rate deck, and it's kind of dumb, I'm gonna be honest, but if you want to win games, and you want to win games on a budget, this is a great deck for you. And it's actually going to be good next expansion. It only loses Eviscerate and Sap, but considering the fact that Hearthstone is coming out with this new Poison card to buff up your weapon a little bit more and make your hero immune while attacking, I feel like there will be other spells that'll replace Eviscerate and give you good damage. Same thing with Sap. In fact, you could honestly probably just run like a Prize Plunderer. Also South Sea Deckhand. So Sap, South Sea Deckhand for a Prize Plunderer, and Eviscerate, just 1 new damage spell, and you're golden. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. It'll be a pretty decent matchup. Like, as long as I can get a weapon, the game's pretty much free.
Shall we dance?
We don't want Sinister, but having these minions is not bad at all. You need to test Dex because you got Yogg? Well, I wish you luck, my friend. You don't need to send that message, like, 12 times. You could have just sent it once. But good job getting Yogg. Pretty cool, I guess. Plop. We're just gonna attack him. Like, there's no reason to keep these minions stealth. We just have to attack him over and over and over again. Hope to draw a Self-Sharpening Sword. Hope he doesn't have weapon removal. Yeah, that's about it. I only get a 60% win rate with this deck, but gets, or 40% win rate with this deck, but gets 60 with World Kick Rogue. I suck at aggro decks. I mean, that's fair. Aggro decks take a lot of skill. You gotta click your minion, and then click on their face. It's really hard to play, actually, so I understand. No, but in all seriousness, a lot of people have started trying to counter this deck recently, because it was, like, one of the most powerful decks for a while. So it definitely became, like, the deck people were trying to tech against. That's why people started running a lot more weapon removal. That's why people started running, just more AoE in general, like why Spell Mages started running Arcane Explosion. So, like, in all honesty, it's not that unreasonable to have been losing games with this deck. Pretty weak hand right now. I think I've got a Secret Passage this turn, right? I have to. Greyheart Sage, very nice. Sinister and Prep. Coin. Nitroboost, just so I can push a ton of extra damage here. I mean, if I don't end up drawing a weapon, it's fine anyway, right? We've got Sinister Strike. We've got a Deadly Poison for a little bit more damage. We've got Secret Passage as well, which is pretty good. I probably would have Soul Sheared the 5-1, so that way the 5-4 wouldn't have died. So that way we would have had pressure on board. Okay, he has weapon removal, that's fine. It's just a 3-attack weapon. It's not that big of a deal. This is fine. Let's just go Secret Passage. Sinister Strike we already know we have in our hand, so it's not even that big of a deal. Greyheart Sage. This hand is terrible. This hand is awful. What on earth? Just go double ping. Sap. Just to sap it back to hand. Like, it's just so I bounce these back to my hand so I keep them when Secret Passage pops again. That was a pretty lackluster Secret Passage. Luckily, we already have all the damage we need in our hand, but definitely not ideal. Favorite Star Wars character? Favorite Star Wars character? I don't know. I like the series, but I don't think I have like a particular favorite character necessarily. Into that. Into play both of these and Sinister Strike. Look at the balance. Look at the moves. Faker, what was that? So stupid. I don't know. I actually don't know. I think, okay, so I turned it off because it became a thing. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. But also, I might as well turn it back on. I don't know. Maybe we'll shake it up this time and turn it back on for a bit. Turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. He uses weapon removal. Turn 4 with Nitroboost. Golden. Why am I playing this deck if I don't like it? Well, it wins games, and people like watching it on the YouTube. And, I mean, I don't totally dislike the deck. I just think it's stupid. Like, if this deck was just toned down a little bit... Also, that was a good play from him. That was good. I just think it's stupid. Like, the amount of damage and draw that they get is just not okay. Uh-oh. I did not fill up my water bottle today. I only have half of one water bottle left. I'm probably going to have to get up in the middle of the stream to fill up my waters. I apologize in advance. I just want some extra money. Oh, no. 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 We don't draw cards. I'm bad. I'm bad. I'm bad. I'm bad. No, wait. This is fine. This is actually okay. Pumps up this. We don't get anything off of cutting class, which sucks. That is kind of bad. But if we draw a cutting class in the future, it'll be okay. I should have just played cutting class. But I wanted to put a minion on board to apply pressure. I-beam? Yeah, he wants to heal a little bit extra. That's fine. I don't want to commit everything. So... Boom, boom, Nitroboost. I need to save at least Worgen Infiltrator just in case I draw something useful. I actually don't think I win this matchup, though. He has too much lifesteal for me to actually, like, reliably kill. He draws Acidic Swamp Ooze, and I lose. I don't know. Like, it's fine. This matchup's kind of rough for me. All he needs to do is draw a little bit of lifesteal, and he usually wins, but that's fine. Secret Passage number 2 would be great. Penflinger's not bad. I was thinking just sapping that back to his hand. And the Sinister. And then just hit. I mean, we're fairly close to just winning the game, right? Nah, he probably has AoE. There's no reason to play that. Secret Passage, Swindle, Cutting Class, Greyheart Sage. Any of my draw cards would be sick. Unfortunately, we didn't draw any of those. Wait. Yeah, this is bad. Okay. And then he... Okay, then he lifesteals up his own stuff. That's fine. Like, that's expected, honestly. Can I get the deck code for this deck? Yeah, sure, no problem. We got Cutting Class. Therefore, we win. Pen. Cutting.
prep, eviscerate. This is not enough damage to win, but luckily, it's still a lot of damage. I think we hit for 8. Re-weapon. I know he has self-sharpening sword, but if he has acidic swamp ooze, I don't want it to die. He used a couple of good cards already. Okay. He only has 5 cards in hand. I'm pretty sure I should be able to still win this game, but it is iffy. 10 flingers. I lied. We're gonna just play self-sharpening sword. I'm a liar. We need this to increase. If I play this, it gets Emelish and Orad. There's no reason to play it. It'll more likely just be... I don't know. Oh, no. I was so close, but he killed off his own minions. To be fair, that was a really smart play of him to heal up for, like, 12 there, whatever it was. 12? Yeah. He'd be dead right now if it weren't for that play. He's too poor for Blood Mage? True. Oh, God. Okay, if we draw a spell this turn, like Sinister Strike or Eviscerate or Secret Passage or Swindle or Eviscerate, we should be able to still win this game, maybe. If we get an Eviscerate. 1, 2, 3... Okay, so that's 10, 12 damage. We're actually not going to be able to kill him. It's not enough damage. Never mind. I did my math wrong anyway. Even if I had this on board, I would have lost. Probably just dead, right? He's got 3 Morgue Artificers, 10 mana, reduced cost. I wasn't able to win. Wow. Actually lost. Telling you, man. I'm gonna draw Greyheart Sage next turn. Why did I play the 2-1? I panicked and played it, even though it was the wrong call. Yeah, that was incorrect of me. Definitely they're incorrect. I-beam? He might not have I-beam. He might just... Thank God. Oh, I should not have played the Worgen Infiltrator. If I had top deck Greyheart Sage, that would have been so troll of me. There was no reason to play that. I already had enough damage here. I might as well have kept the Worgen Infiltrator. Well, that's my bad. I mean, I still won, but oh, I should not have. He just didn't. Like, he drew down to his last 7 cards and he didn't draw Il'gynoth. That's just a feels bad man, honestly. We basically keep Swindle because we have the coin. Worst case scenario, we just coin it out. Most likely we won't, but, you know, we might. We could. And it looks like we're going to have to, because this hand is terrible. What do you think of Zeddy as a content creator? I think he's a great content creator. I think that what he says is sometimes a little bit too negatively charged. I think he says things that need to be said. But I think that the way he says it sometimes is a bit too negative for my taste. So I'm not a huge fan sometimes, but I do like the general idea and like message that he sends in his videos. I just feel like if he was a little bit more objective and not like going into the video, this is a terrible thing, I feel like it would be better. But again, that is just my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. Thoughts on Crip? I mean, I don't want to start beef with any of these guys, so if either of you for some reason watch my content, I apologize if you take offense. But I don't really like Crip's content that much. I think Crip is a great content creator, just in general, right? He built up to be the biggest Hearthstone streamer and content creator, at least from the Americas. Not Americas, but like, well, yeah, Americas. Canada's American. It's not like not US is what I meant. There, I don't know why I put quotes. That's whatever. Point is, I just don't like his content very much because I don't play Battlegrounds anymore, and this is actually a really good play. It's a lot of damage. Look at that screen shake. And I just find it a little bit boring. I'm sorry. When he played his stuff, he just felt it felt boring to watch. I like people who are higher energy. That's just like always been what I've been attracted to in terms of like content creators. And he is low energy for my taste, so. I mean, I like Crip, and I respect the fact that he's built himself to be such an amazing content creator. It's just I like higher energy people. 2 cutting classes is pretty PogChamp. He's so wholesome, though. Again, I have no problem with Crip. I think Crip is a great guy. I think, again, he has great content. Do I kill him? Can I kill him this turn? No, the answer is definitely not. Just get a minion on the board. I mean, I guess I could hit cutting class first and just see what I draw. Deadly Poison, Greyheart Sage. Okay, Sneaky Delinquent, you better live. If you don't, I'm going to be very disappointed. Favorite streamer outside of Hearthstone? I mean, Disguised Toast is technically not Hearthstone anymore, right? But I don't know. Favorite content creators? I like comedy stuff, I guess. I don't know. Ryan Higa's funny. Ludwig's funny. I like Ludwig a lot, actually. Ludwig's a comedic genius sometimes. Sometimes it lands, sometimes... No, it lands most of the time. I don't know. I like funnier things and just informational things. I don't actually watch that much gameplay on YouTube anymore. I used to, but now I don't. Boom, Eviscerate. And then I need a target for in the Nitroboost poison. So that way it can go on that, and then we just play Deadly as well. And that's 9 damage. And he's dead as a warrior on turn 6, even with an amazing opening hand. Kinda sucks, man. Kinda sucks. Why don't you stream on Twitch? I get this question like once every stream. Basically, YouTube is more discoverable, has more total viewers by a lot. I think YouTube has more potential to grow because its viewer base is so much bigger. Like, even if I start popping off on Twitch, a small fraction of YouTube will equal popping off on Twitch. Like, I already get 135 viewers here on a lesser known streaming service. Well, not lesser known, but lesser utilized streaming service, right? I get 130 to sometimes 250. I've been at 300 viewers before on YouTube. And the maximum I've ever been on Twitch without a raid was about 120. I average like 30 viewers more than my highest ever on Twitch. It's just a lot better here. Also, I already have viewers here, so that's nice. I'm gonna do that. I need to draw cards. Okay. Greyheart Sage is good. He could play Minefield or Blade Storm, but if he doesn't, we pop off. If he does, we're in a bit of a pickle, but it's fine. Yeah, I used to watch Toast a lot when he played TFT. Is what I was trying to say about Toast. And then he went to Among Us, and I stopped watching to some extent, but I still watched a little bit. If we draw another stealth minion, okay, we can hit with that then. Drawing the extra stealth minion means that I can play this and this together on turn 4 and be fine. Are you gonna play League of Legends anytime soon? Dude, I love League of Legends. League of Legends is like my favorite game of all time. Not necessarily because it's a good quality game. Trust me, it's not. But it's so fun, man. It's fun playing with friends. It's fun playing even if it's just by yourself sometimes. I'm gonna do a lot of damage with this, this, and this next turn. And just hope he doesn't have weapon removal. Most warriors don't even run weapon removal in their decks. They run maybe 1. But most of them think that their armor is enough. Armor is enough to keep them alive. Into Shield Slam. Interesting. Fair enough. I respect that. Nitroboost. Nitroboost 1. Nitroboost 2. And now, this is essentially a Pyroblast. You might be wondering, how is it a Pyroblast? Well, let me explain. Yeah, he's just done. Nitroboost, I think I've already explained this. If you put Nitroboost on this weapon with 4 durability and a minion, that's 5 total attacks of 2 extra damage, which equals 10 damage, 1 mana Pyroblast. Usually you get like 6 damage out of it though, because of weapon removal, time constraints, and whatnot. So it's usually like 6 to 8 damage, but still, 6 to 8 damage for 1 mana is freaking ridiculous. No, I think this skin is cool. I'm just thinking, I'm playing against a rogue. I'm playing against a rogue. Like the entire time I'm fighting against this. Draw me a stealth minion in the next 2 turns, please. That would be optimal. Please, thank you very much. Please and thank you. Rogue is so brain dead. I mean, that's kind of rude, but true. Like, I don't even understand how Rogue loses sometimes. Unless you have a really bad hand like I'm having right now and no early game tempo at all as an aggro deck. Like, sure, you can lose. And sometimes the occasional weapon removal. But most of the other time, I feel like it's just such a free win. Deadly cutting for free. Again, no weapon removal, we're golden. Weapon removal, we lose. It's that simple. Palm reading is fine. Perfectly fine, actually. I'm gonna craft Azure Drake. You can't really. This is not a card anymore. Draw. Pretty pog champ. Boom, Nitroboost next turn. Like, we can do so much damage, it's not even funny. No weapon removal, and we basically just win, right? Like, no Nitroboost and the game is just over. Or no weapon removal and the game's just over. He is healing up quite a bit, though. So it is kind of unfortunate. But... okay. We don't want to play Nitroboost with this, because it just dies anyway. So I'm going to play this, and then sneaky Greyheart Sage after. Cool, okay, we've got Penflinger, which means you get to do a ton of damage over the course of the next couple of turns. Even if he has another convincing Infiltrator, we should be okay. Oh my god. Oh, heck no, man. Wait, that's kind of troll. I shouldn't have done that. I should have played this one. So I could have Penflingered twice. That's my bad. That was definitely an oops. I need to save one stealth minion in case I draw Greyheart Sage. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. We'll basically just play Penflinger, Secret Passage next turn. And then set up for Penflinger, Sinister Strikes the turn after that. It's no biggie. Holy Nova's fine. I knew that was coming. Which is why I didn't want to play the other stealth minion, but I also felt like I needed the board pressure. I don't know. That might have been bad. I think this is just lethal, actually, because this is 10 damage, right? And then Sinister. Kind of broken. Honestly, this is not okay, man. No minions on board. I just burst him. That second Penfling was actually insane, though. If I hadn't drawn that, I mean, I probably still would have run with Secret Passage, but, like...